Hi, it's Elle here from Beyond Expectations. In this video, I have a fantastic question in regards to meal preparation. I'm going to read out the question and I'll give you my answer, and it goes like this. Hi Elle, when you were transforming your body, which day did you prep your meals? Was it before your cheat day or on your cheat day on Friday? Looking good, by the way. Kiss. Thank you so much, and kisses to you also. That's a fantastic question. I get this question very, very often. When do I prepare all my meals? How do I prepare all my meals, and which day? Now, I'm going to be completely and 100% honest with you. I know in the fitness community and also in just meal prep community in general, and also in the cooking community, there is this preconceived idea that every meal has to be gourmet with all these delicious ingredients and that everything has to be cooked fresh. It doesn't have to be. Personally, if you're like me, you have a couple of kids, you have a husband. For me personally, Johnny's not well. He has chronic illness, so therefore I'm having to cook for him. I have to cook for the kids, and I've got to cook for myself. So I've got 4 humans to consider. I cannot make sure that every single meal is gourmet. I do a lot of pre-prep meals and I freeze them. If you are someone who enjoys to eat Chinese takeaway, you'll know there's a lot of Chinese takeaway containers that you get for free. I have a very large collection of them actually, and I freeze all my meals in the containers, which you would have seen in the making of Beyond Expectations, or you can purchase them from Walmart if you're in America, or you can purchase them from Coles if you're in Australia, and I'm sure there are various places around the world where you can purchase plastic containers to freeze your meals. Somewhat does change the taste of the meal slightly, I'm not going to lie, but it saves you. It absolutely saves you. There's nothing worse than getting home from work and you've got the kids home from school. You're absolutely beat. The last thing you want to do is cook a gourmet meal. A pizza sounds like a better option. All you have to do is call and the pizza's delivered. Unless, of course, you have healthier options that you can order, but that gets expensive. And if you can afford to eat gourmet, delicious, healthy meals every night by calling Uber Eats or whatever the case might be, by all means, go ahead. But if you like to stay eating whole foods and looking after your family on a budget, it can be achieved, but you do have to prepare your meals. For me personally, to answer your question, when did I prepare my meals during the making of Beyond Expectations? And I will also answer when I prepared it now. Now, when I was preparing my meals during the making of Beyond Expectations, because Kamika was a newborn, she was having breast milk, and Kiana was an infant, she was not having solid food so much. They were kind of like, the mushy food that babies eat. So I had to cook separate meals for them. Now that they're grown and John is obviously an adult, everyone can eat the same meals, so it makes it a lot easier. But back then I was probably preparing meals on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and a Sunday. So it was a lot more prep, only because I had the babies. For myself personally, I was only preparing my meals 1 to 2 days a week. So it was more like the Monday and the Sunday. I would try to do it all on the Sunday, and then I didn't have to worry about it so much. If I didn't do such a good job on the Sunday, I would follow up on the Monday. That would just depend on the children, because as you know, babies don't sleep when you want them to, and infants need love, care, play and all that good stuff. So that would just depend on what was happening. Now that the kids are older, Kiana and Kamika are infinitely older, they can help a lot more. I generally cook for myself personally once a week. I don't have to do anything more than that. So in regards to cooking as a family, I do it twice a week. So I do 2 batches of cook-ups and I freeze them all and we heat them up as we go. I do also cook fresh meals throughout the week if I'm feeling up to it, but I try to have them ready for those moments. Come on, those moments. You get home from work, you're super tired, the kids are tired, or you've been at home all day with the kids, they're driving you mad. The last thing you want to do is prepare a meal. Okay, if you had the husband who's outside of the home, he may come home expecting food. Guess what? He gets it frozen, fresh from your freezer. It saves you money, it saves you time, and it saves your soul when you're in that place. So personally now, I mostly cook once a week. I try to do it on a Sunday. It does take into some time. If you don't want to take into personal time, family time, I suggest you do it on a weekday evening. but it does take time. You're going to have to sacrifice a bit of TV time, you're going to have to sacrifice even some family time, and you most certainly will have to sacrifice time with your friends, but the results are well worth it. I made Beyond Expectations in 2010, we're now in 2020, and I'm 40, so I know that by investing that small amount of time into yourself, you're able to reap the rewards. Now I've got the girls helping me. I've got, Kiana who can cut the vegetables. I've got Mika who can scoop out the pumpkin, or they can peel veggies, and that is a huge relief to have your kids involved in the kitchen. And we have a big cook-up day, usually on a Sunday afternoon, sometimes Saturday, depending on what's happening on the weekend, and we try to have a big cook-up. Often I'll upload my videos on the weekend, so we'll try to work around that, and we cook together, and it's really great bonding time and family time as well, because Kamika and Kiana always like to say that the best thing about cooking is spending time with your family, and I would have to agree. So we do generally, I have a very big pot, I cook it all up in one go, I dish it all out, and I freeze it. As I said, I will meal prep during the week if I feel up to it. It just depends on how things are going, and I can always keep that, but it is definitely so handy, particularly if you have a very busy life, which we all tend to do. And now that COVID-19 restrictions are lifting for many countries, we're doing more than we were before, so it's great to be able to have those pre-prepared meals ready to go. Sorry, I had trouble saying that. When I was generally home more, and the kids were home more, the girls were home more during COVID-19, I did find we cooked more, we baked cookies, we baked cupcakes, we did a lot more baking because we had the time available, and that was something that was nice to us. Personally, I'm not a gourmet chef. I don't claim to be. I'm not someone who tries to get super fancy. I just keep it really simple. Make sure you stick to whole foods. Eat fresh food that comes out of the ground. Steer clear of things that come out of a packet. If you're into herbs and spices and all that, just be careful, check the labels, make sure there's no nasties. For me personally, I think fresh is best. If it comes out of a carton, generally speaking, it's usually bad. Things that come out of a tin or are frozen, like frozen veggies or peas or whatever the case may be, generally can be okay, but you just have to check, because obviously they're putting preservatives in there for longevity so they can stay on the shelf. So I really do hope that answers your question. I hope that helps you. My suggestion to you would be is to choose days that are going to be suitable for your lifestyle. Do not set yourself up to cook every day. That would be exhausting. It's physically impossible unless you live alone, you don't work, and you have a lot of things helping you to be able to do that. To be honest with you, in the real world, that's going to be very difficult to do. So my suggestion to you is pick some days that are suitable for you. Probably go for 3 or 4 until you work out how you're going to do it, and you're down pat on what to do, and then freeze them up, and at least you have 3 to 4 days where you're not cooking, and you have the meals available. Because I know personally, a pizza sounds really good when I'm tired, so I like to have my meals ready to go, and pizza on my cheat day, no other day. I really do hope this helps. Please subscribe, turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. Leave me your fantastic questions. The better the question, the more exciting and interesting the video can be. I love answering your questions. I love replying to your comments. I love helping you as much as we can. John and I love to give you our encouragement, support and help. Please subscribe, like I said before, and head on over to Elle.com and grab your free copy of 7 Rules from Beyond Expectations if you need help to figure out where you are and where you'd like to be. It's our gift from John and I to you to say thank you for watching Beyond Expectations. Thank you for supporting us, and we hope it helps. Thanks. Bye.
Everything in life is going to take a little piece of you. I just have to roll with the punches and sort of go with it and go, okay, tomorrow's a new day. Next year, in May 2011, I will be competing in the International Sports Modelling Physique Competition. And it'll be roughly 9 to 10 months after my second baby. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a nanny to take care of my children, a chef to prepare my meals, someone to do my washing, any of those things. I don't have a personal trainer, I don't have a nutritionist, I don't even have gym membership.
I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to rest and have a sleep. I just feel like it's all a bit much.
I want to inspire other women who are just like me and see these Hollywood A-listers have babies and transform back into these beautiful women, and you think, how am I supposed to do that? And the reality is, I'm no one special. I don't have magic powers. I don't have this huge determination and will. It's all getting a bit too much now. Just me. And I'll just have to go out there and be the best me I can be. And hope that it'll be good enough.
Our next competitor, all the way from Sydney, Australia, please welcome mother of two, Elle.